Hi boys and girls, this is Mr. Phillips with today's art lesson. Today we're going to learn about cacti. Cacti is a plant that grows in a dry ecosystem like a desert. What you'll need for this project is your fingertip, this part right here, and a green marker. Wash will work best. Do not use a Sharpie for this project because you'll be scrubbing your finger to get that off. If we use a washable one, it comes right off. We will also use a black colored pencil or Sharpie to outline our cacti. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have my paper ready for my project. I'm grabbing my green marker. And now I'm just going to take my pointer finger and I'm going to color the tip green. Now, if you don't have markers, you can always do this project just drawing an oval shape. And I'm going to place that kind of in the middle of the paper. I'm going to press down and it transfers that green print over. I'm going to do that again a couple of times. I'm going to stack them. That means place them kind of on top of each other. So I'm just going to go and put this one here. And I'm going to kind of do this fast. I encourage you to take your time when you do this and think about your placement. You could just draw these shapes. If you don't have a marker, a crayon might work really great for that. We are using the color green. You could use different colored greens. All right, I'm going to put just one more here to make that look like it's two plants growing up. Now, I do want to put another type of cactus. I want to show you a different type, and I happen to have two different color greens. If you have all the same color greens, just use the greens you have or green you have to make all of them if you choose to make all of them. I'm actually going to only make two different types of cactus. And this one, you're just going to want to keep doing the same shape to make a line. And I'm going to make it one more on top just to make it a little taller. Okay, now I want to put the side branches of this cactus on. So I'm just going to start over here. And my other branch is going to be just a little lower. And there, I've got my two cactuses made. And feel free to get your finger green again and just kind of pull it down that to make those long. Now, we will get out our black marker or black colored pencil. And the first thing I want to do is put some ground below these. So I'm just going to draw a line that kind of makes grass or like patches of grass, not necessarily a lot of grass because, again, remember these grow in dry desert areas. So I'm just going to draw my horizon line, we call that, where our ground meets the sky. Now I'm going to take and outline some of these fingerprints. So on this one, I want to outline my fingerprints. Same thing on this one. I'm going to make these and my last one on that. And now my other one, I don't want to do around each of the fingerprints on this one. I want to do a big long shape. And then the same thing for the sides. Now we need to decorate these a little bit. So I'm going to put some long lines that go from the top to the bottom. And these don't have to be perfectly straight. These can be a little wavy. And some cactuses grow flowers. So I'm gonna put a little flower on the top of this one. And maybe some flowers on the top of this one. And I'm also going to put, cactuses have thorns on them to protect them from being eaten by animals. So I'm just going to draw some spikes on these ones, some little lines. And while I'm at it, I might as well color these in. So I'm gonna give, ooh, that's a little bright. I might have wanted a little darker pink or red. You could use an orange. Oh, I've got a crayon too. I'm gonna use this for the other one. And you can also color in your grass. And I'm not gonna color it all, but I'll place some green below. And there we have it, a lovely cactus picture. Now, one thing you could also do is you could take your piece of paper and rip it in half. So I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to tear it. And then I want to take my torn piece and I want to fold it in half. Line it up and fold it in half. I can make this into a card, so I could quickly make a very nice card, just like we've done before. So I'll take my finger, and maybe this one's the long one, and I'm just gonna streak it for this. Pull it down. Well, I think it works a little better stamping, actually. I'm going to put my side branches on. And just like I've done before, I'm going to grab my black colored pencil or black marker. And I'm going to put those branches, outline those branches. Put some lines in it too. And, oh, let me put a little green on the bottom where it's growing. And I could even put some in the background with my marker. And of course, if they're further away, they're smaller. And I'm just going to take my black marker and go over those. And you could even put some spikes in this one if you wanted. And you could write something cute like your sharp. And then you could give this away to someone. Okay? Until next week, this is Mr. Phillips. Keep creating.